diving a little bit into that, right? So in 2015, well, it goes back even farther, but to get into the gist of it, in 2015, my 3-year-old daughter at the time got diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. So even that hurts to say today, right? So it might be an emotional call, but I wear them all on the outside, man. But I think you're right. Talking about these things is super important because other people need to realize that you can live through this stuff, right? And there is life after you get through all those pieces. You definitely have to process a lot of the weights, I guess, if you will, in the situation as you're working your way through the journey. But that journey comes with a lot of stuff on the other side of it. And you have to make sure that you're enjoying those pieces along the way. So, kind of go into the story a little bit more, I was actually reading back through the blog that I had somewhat created during the journey. I created a website and just really wrote my heart out every day and every step along the way and talked about the different things that were going on from the first diagnosis on. And I just kept up to date. There's a lot of people that I really didn't do Facebook much. I think this really drove me to be on Facebook, to be honest.
Sure.
Because people wanted updates and people want to be connected. I'm like, I don't want to be connected with all these people and seeing all my stuff. I don't want to be. There's so much no showing who you are on Facebook, and I'm not that guy. It's a big world, man. Can't we maybe do some research and figure out if there's something else? And luckily they were connected with MD Anderson, and we reached out to the doc there, and he's like, well, what about proton? And I'm like, tell me more about proton. So proton therapy is this really amazing radiation that it's really pinpointed and allows for them to only dig in the radiation as far as you need it to and stop. It's like using a shotgun versus using a laser, right? And so the original method was we're going to blast it with a shotgun and say what happens. Like, no. The second method was we're going to find the areas that we need to irradiate, and we're going to laser focus just those areas, and then the spinal cord. And there's a huge IQ drop that comes with if she's able to survive through all of that. What's that going to look like? And we never made a decision of is she going to survive. It's when she survives, what does that look like, right? And I mean, to give away the ending, she doesn't, right? And so, but through the whole way, we were always focused on, okay, if we give her this care, what is the short term and what is the long term?